If he wanted to, he would. Women on TikTok begging to be appreciated. He probably just doesn't want to.
He would. If he wanted to ask you out, he would.
Would
If
he?
he wanted to text you, he would.
Would
If
he?
he wanted to pay for you, he would.
If he wanted to, he would. Women mean if you care for her, really care for her, you would do the things she expects you to do. You would treat her well, in other words. You would spend your time, energy, and money on her. You'd share your love with her, make her feel special. A man that doesn't care. Because if he wanted to, he would. If he wanted to buy her an expensive bag to show her he cared, he would if he wanted to. If he were to take her out to very nice places, nice venues, events, bars, restaurants, whatever, he did so because he wanted to, because she deserved it. Therefore, by nature, naturally, he would. Wouldn't he? He would, sure. It sounds cute, but how real is it?
Sometimes maybe shit.
If he wanted to make it official, he would. Don't settle for shoulds. If he would, he would.
Okay.
Girls want to be feminists, but at the same time they say things like, if he wanted to, he will. If he doesn't pay for the first date, run. If he doesn't put a ring on it within a year, then run. Why don't you put a ring on it?
For some men, women that have that thinking, but they don't reciprocate, they don't think that they should do anything back for men. Yeah, those women are red flags. Like, I get the point. Women want to be treated well. That makes sense, unless they enjoy being treated crap by certain men. But my point is, it just seems one way. As if every woman out there is just good, and she meets a man and he would just do all these amazing things for her.
Bullshit. Proper bullshit.
When the question is she even worth it? If he wanted to, he would. But is she even worth it to begin with?
Why don't you propose and take him out on a date? I guess if you wanted to, you would.
What if you say to your woman, your girlfriend or your wife, yo babe, stop being a bitch.
Suck it.
Yeah? If she wanted to, she would. She'd stop. She'd stop driving you crazy.
Here's your reminder that if he wanted to, he would. One time I asked my fiance why his alarm goes off 30 minutes before he actually gets out of the bed, and he told me it's because he wanted more time to cuddle me in bed and spend time talking to me before he actually had to get up and go to work. I was out late last night, so I wasn't home for dinner, and he made dinner for himself and then made sure there was enough left that he could package up and save for me to be able to have lunch today.
How nice.
And I work from home, so I could have made myself lunch, but he wanted to make sure that I was taken care of. We were laying in bed late one night, and I was talking about how we hadn't really had time to go anywhere and just do something outside of the house together. So he got both of us out of the bed, told me to get dressed, and took me on a late night Target trip just to walk around so we could
That's nice. Spontaneous. Interesting. What a lovely man.
have something to do together. I don't eat most meat, so he makes a vegetarian version of almost anything that he makes for himself so that I can have some too if I want it. He has never let me walk through a parking lot in the rain when he's with me before. He always drops me off at the door and then goes and finds a parking spot on his own. But before we were together, I was in relationships where I was begging someone to give me just a fraction of the love that I was pouring out.
And my point to this one is, it's far too often women date a string of crap men. They come along the good man.
Yes!
Now, for some women, they're happy they found the decent man that would do so much for her. That's nice. However, the dark side of him being such a good man is this woman now has the potential to turn him into a villain. Think about it. He's doing so much for this woman, which I think is nice. I think if he cares about her and it's his woman, he's doing so much. I don't see anything wrong with it. To some degree, he's doing too much. I think he's probably doing a bit too much. My point is, because it's rare that some men would do so much for a woman, some of these women aren't used to it to the point where even if they accept it at first, they may reject it later, meaning this guy is a possible future villain. Think about it. He understands how to treat women and how to be affectionate, caring, and loving, and to make her feel like a human being worth her weight in salt. Yeah. Now imagine a man with such power and understanding of women falling into his villain arc because he did so much and got little in return. So my point amongst my waffling is, this is a decent man right now, but this woman has the potential to turn him into a villainous F-boy who may run through a lot of women and use all the skills he has to break so many women's hearts. It's unbelievable.
Disgusting.
I'm just saying, just random waffling.
And I think a lot of us waste so much time trying to teach someone how to love us and train someone how to be a partner, when there is someone out there who's willing to give it to you without you having to ask for it.
But some women will never recognize it if they see it. They wouldn't know how to handle it.
Without you having to beg to be loved back. And we all deserve more than having to ask to be loved, bestie. That is all I'm saying.
Do yourself a favor and date a woman.
So she's telling women to stop dating crappy men, just date women, because women are better.
You're just jealous.
Okay?
Date a woman.
You know, I thought that same shit until I dated women. And did you know that women can hit you and nobody helps you and nobody cares?
As a man, yeah, I know. As a man, yeah, I know. As a man, you do learn Wing Chun naturally. You learn to block a woman's like hands. Even if you don't want to, you just learn it. I'm very good at that now. I'm extremely good at it. It's way too much power to fire back. So I just, I'm good at blocking.
Because it's another woman, studs be like,
damn, imagine being a man getting beat up by a stud. I'm just saying, like, just randomly you get beat up. Nah, it's still a woman, but let's just carry on.
All this.
I think I sing like J-Lo. And if J-Lo thinks she can sing like Whitney Houston, then this is how J-Lo will sing on her tributes. So we all know delusional J-Lo is going to sing Whitney Houston. Yes, if she wanted to, she would. If she wanted to, she would. That's delusion. I'm sorry.
She's crazy.
This is an example of delusion. J-Lo wants to sing this song. Doesn't mean it's going to be good.
All this.
Yeah.
I wish you love.
Wow. Boom.
And
Go on, get it, J-Lo. Get it.
will always love you.
Wait. Amazing.
Will always love
Oh my God. Stop her, Kevin. Hell, you gotta stop her, Kevin. Just no. This is no. Just no. Oh God, no.
love you.
I just watched a video from this girl who sent cute pictures of herself all done up to her boyfriend, and she posted the responses that he made, which were, oh my God, please go out tonight. I can't wait for everyone to say, wow, that's Ben's girlfriend. And there were like two other messages that were very similar in nature, but about like her being with him. And I think that video was meant to be cute, but it was more proof that men use women as a means of social status. That the more beautiful you are, the more socially accepted that you are, the more currency that the man gets for being with you. He wants her to go out and show off being hot and beautiful and sexy because it means that he is elevated. It is amazing the way that men make the women in their lives accessory.
Okay, so Megan Thee Stallion on Tory Lanez during emotional testimony. I wish he would have just killed me if I knew I had to go through all this. Breaking news. Women would rather die than be held accountable. I'm not going to give my opinion on this. I want you to stitch this and tell me what you think.
Well, I'm going to give my opinion, obviously. Women would rather die than be held accountable. Yeah, I know. As a man, I know. It's amazing. It's just like, as a man, I can own my shit. There's no way I want to die because I don't want to be accountable. That doesn't make sense to me. No, I enjoy my life too much. I'm sorry. Fuck, am I going to die because of my past? No, I'm good. It's in my past. But my point again with this one is, yes, the actual proof. As we know as men, women's past do matter. They know their past matters. They know their past matters so much, some would honor life if people found out about their past. So my point is, as a man, really, if he wanted to, he would. If a woman wanted to be a decent woman, she would. But we don't have that so much, do we? We have a few, but we have so many Meg Thee Stallion archetype. Liberated, bust it open. Oh, but you want to hide your past from your future husbands? For the ones that want husbands? That's ridiculous. If you want to be single with your cats and dogs, that's fine, no one cares. But if you're a woman with your if he wanted to, he would narrative, and you've been out here busting it open, if he wanted to, he would, but you do not deserve that. Where? When?
I might just be saying this because I don't got no ass and I'm a hater. Yeah, sue me. But when did booty become the standard of what men like?
Honestly, for 1 year, I wish men would make women think we liked really fat ankles. And for all of 2023, we made women think that, oh, no, we want these fat cankle ankles. Yeah, women, get your fat ankles on. We like them thick ankles. I'd just like to see. And then for 1 year, women start, working on their ankles, getting really fat, horrible looking ankles. And then we could laugh at them in 2024.
That's just gross.
Now that's too much. That's too much of a, what's it called? Now that's too much to be honest, but.
When did wanting ass, you gotta have a big ass.
Yeah.
Shit literally comes out of that part.
What you're not warned about is people talk and shit comes out of that part of their body as well.
You know how I know that I am heterosexual?
How?
Absolutely, completely heterosexual.
How?
Men's arms and hands. It's almost not fair. Have you guys seen your arms and hands?
Yeah, I know. Just being a man, you can't help yourself. You big arms and big hands. Yeah, get wet, ladies. Get wet.
Have you seen what they look like when you're grabbing a steering wheel?
Yeah.
Forearms?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my god, forearms in and of themselves?
If he wanted to, he would. Now, if a man were to use his big arms and big hands and embrace and love a woman, to embrace her, give her a good caressing, give her a good feeling with those big, strong man hands. If he wanted to, he would, but that's if she deserved to be felt up in such a way. A lot of women don't deserve the embrace of big, strong, manly hands. Let's go date a woman. If she beats you up, well, at least it's small, delicate, feminine hands.
Because it's another woman, studs be like, bitch!
I'm joking, it's too much.
Make me know that I am 100% heterosexual. Gary, my body pillow boyfriend, he doesn't have any arms.
Well, to be honest, some men will be jealous of, Gary. He hasn't got any arms, but he's still got a woman.
Bruh.
So, Gary's winning compared to a lot of men.
Starting to affect our physical relationship.
Some men would think, well, Gary's got no arms, but man's still getting some. Gary's still getting some. Some men would be jealous of Gary. So I get your point, but yeah.
Starting to affect our physical relationship.
If you want to, you will. But what women don't understand is, some women we can see deserve that more than other women. So it's not that some women don't deserve it, it's just that some women don't know how to receive it. Have a nice day. Wow. Boom.